We are tag teaming it from our software, StreamYard, tonight. Welcome to What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats. I do have some cats with me. Mr. Mal, come and say hi. Oh, take a buddy. Are you tired? He says, I'm very tired. It's exhausting producing a show like this, you know, Mom? It is just exhausting. I know that you've got your questions about Grayson, so let me run and find him and chit chat with you. Patches is in the kitchen getting a tombstone pizza ready, which is very, very exciting. There he is. There's our boy, and look at Buffy's right there. She says, I love Grayson. Hey, Grayson, you got a lot of people worried about you, man. You got a lot of people worried about you, man. He says, I'm doing okay. So the update with Grayson is that he wants to go to bed. He literally just left and ran up the stairs. Buffy's joining him. Giles is here with me. We'll go out in the kitchen where Johnny Storm is. So we're going to the vet in the morning. We have an appointment at 9 o'clock. We don't have any results, but this is our regular vet. So at least you'll be able to, for those of you who don't know what's going on, Grayson has a lump on his chin. It is kind of squishy and has moved around a little bit, but staying mostly in the same place and not causing him any pain that we can tell. So that's the big deal. We are usually doing What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats with an actual meal being cooked. Thank you very much, Paul. He says best wishes for the appointment. I love that I can put comments on the screen. Shelly is watching. Hi, Shelly. Please comment with what you're eating. And if you enjoyed the show tonight, what your favorite moments were, if we made you laugh, anything that made you happy, and anything we can do better. So
all of it.
Yeah. So it's weird for me to be here and there.
And still see yourself right there.
Yeah. I'm out of here. All right, we'll stand here and talk to Patches across the kitchen. Oh, I did not get to show off my full shirt on the show tonight. This is my Kitty Star Wars shirt, or sorry, Star Trek. Oh my God, did I say that? My Kitty Star Trek shirt.
How dare you?
That I got and wore at PopCon, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wear that tonight. So thank you very much, Leanne. She says positive thinking. You know,
and I would, while you're on the subject of shirts, you finally found this is the one Marvel shirt.
I'm so excited, and I didn't tell him.
Long.
I didn't tell him.
Dude, just the plain SSR shirt that Steve Rogers wore in boot camp, and at the very end in the boat at the end of the first Avengers. I've wanted this shirt forever since I saw the first Avenger.
Yes, I know. I know.
So like when I saw that, I was just like, what?
I couldn't believe that I actually ordered it on Amazon and you never noticed that it was like you weren't paying attention.
I did not.
Because sometimes when I order Patches stuff, I use my the business account because then he doesn't know. But I saw it. I was like, oh my God. I mean, the amount of times over the years that I have just searched to see if that shirt is out there and it hasn't been.
We have like searched and searched and searched, and we've never been able to find it.
Say hi to Sam Jackson. He's watching.
Sam Jackson.
Time for food. Yeah, Patches, would you please tell us? Please, Patches, tell us what's cooking tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very weird thing for What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats because I haven't prepped anything. I am not actively cooking anything.
I mean, the oven's on.
My oven's on, and I have already placed in 2 tombstone pizzas. The reason I'm placing 2 tombstone pizzas is because our favorite, the classic sausage, was broken in half. Or in a third of it.
I don't understand what happened.
I think a bag of ice got dumped on top of it.
Could you throw this? Yeah.
So it was my fault. I guarantee you.
You broke my sausage pizza. Oh, by the way, Shelly also had frozen pizza tonight.
Good girl.
Let's see. Erina says they've been enjoying Jack's frozen pizza lately.
All right. So, guys, I'm going to interrupt KJ because
yes. Go ahead, Patches.
There's a very, very important thing that was brought to my attention that I didn't realize people actually do.
Okay.
People, when you cook a frozen pizza, do not immediately put extra cheese on the frozen pizza. It will burn and it will not let the pizza cook properly.
You know, Patches can't just cook a frozen pizza.
Ever do that. If you want to add extra cheese or toppings to your pizza, you figure the cook time. Then you do half the time. By then, it's already starting to cook and that cheese isn't frozen. What you're doing is creating a barrier and it's not going to cook it all the way through. So, right now we have 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the pizza out. I'm going to turn it 180 degrees, put your extra toppings on it, and put it back in the oven for the rest of the time. Any other toppings, guys, it's that simple. It really is. Don't screw your pizzas up by throwing cold cheese and not frozen cheese on top of your damn frozen pizza. I'm getting off my soapbox now.
Leanne says the more you know.
Thank you. Thank you, Leanne.
Shelly says she sprinkles it all over right away.
Nope. That is the wrong thing to do.
Erna says, Roger that. Sam says this video will be shared in my home this evening.
This is where this was brought to my attention. And well, you know.
Wow. I've never seen you so passionate. You were all Gordon Ramsay on us.
Yeah. Don't be an idiot sandwich, all right?
Oh, let's see. Paul says 180 degrees pizza geometry.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
All right. So did you add extra toppings to the cheese pizza?
I have not yet, but what we're going to do, we're going to add.
Because since our sausage pizza is broken.
And she knows it's just going to irritate the hell out of me.
He made the cheese pizza too.
But for the cheese pizza.
Oh, so now we have instructions on if you are going to add. This is the best What's Cooking. This is going to win another popcorn award.
We are a award-winning podcast.
Yes, best food podcast that teaches you how to make a frozen pizza.
Damn skippy it is.
So we're going to add toppings to a cheese pizza.
Guys, if you have not tried the crumbled turkey sausage, it tastes like breakfast sausage. And that's my beef with Papa Murphy's, because as great as they are and as good as that pizza is, they took away their country sausage.
Yeah, I'm so mad.
And since then, I can count on one hand and not fill it up how many times I've eaten at that establishment since.
It's true. We love the country sausage.
Yes. But we're big breakfast wars too. So
we are.
We love breakfast all hours of the day. So if you find a good country sausage like that, where it's nice and mild but sausagey, let's do it.
Yeah. Right, Giles? Giles, do you want to tell everybody how you got outside yesterday? I said, no, I do not want to talk about that.
Oh, Sam Jackson says Papa Murphy's is gone now. I did not know that.
Oh, well, yeah, because they got rid of their country sausage and everything went to hell.
Seriously.
Yep. We had, on top of our scare that is ongoing with Grayson, we had Mr. Giles somehow beat on the screen door. Now, to his defense, our screen door is kind of wonky. And I have said to Patches multiple times, we got to figure out a different way to lock it. Guess what? Patches figured that out yesterday, about 30 seconds after we got Giles back in the house.
It was 2 days ago. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, 2 days ago. It's a moment that feels like it just happened because our friend Susan was over and she was checking out Grayson. And because she's a very knowledgeable vet tech, and we were sitting on the couch, and she said, "Cat outside," And I looked on our deck and I was like, oh my God, there's a tuxedo cat on our deck that looks like Giles. And then I was like, oh my God, it's Giles. He's over. Please don't tell my secret.
Slow, calm, no loud noises.
Right. So Patches was able to get him. Buffy said, I stayed inside. I wanted nothing to do. It freaked me out because then as soon as we got Giles safe, then I had a moment to think. And I was like, well, if he got out there, where's Buffy? She was sitting on the chair right in front of us. But I literally screamed, where's Buffy? And he's like, she's like, oh, right here. So we now have a new lock on our door and we have secure kitties. And I don't think Giles wants to go outside again. But for crying out loud, like there has been a red-tailed hawk that's been like living on our deck, like watching the chipmunks. And I've made Patches go outside and chase them away, like, chase them away several times to protect our bunnies and our chipmunks and even our ducks, right? And I'm like, this is the day when we've had a red-tailed hawk in our backyard. This is the day that Giles is going to take a stroll around the deck. Ugh, it was terrible. But anyway, we're okay. I'm going to show you because somebody just realized that it's not bedtime yet and decided to come out. Grayson, will you please say hi to everybody? Will you? Everybody's so worried about you, sir. He says, I'm worried about getting chicken and maybe some cheese out of this. Like, how do I get some food? Right. Hey, man.
We could do some cheese.
There he is. There he is. Do not, oh my God, give him like one strand. He also has IBD. Grayson is an old man. It's like, we got to watch out for his IBD and his kidneys. And oh, Amelia, you want to say hi, Mama? She says, I didn't get any cheese. Where's my cheese, Dad? I know. Little tiny bit. I do not recommend this. This is against everything I would tell you in the cat club.
Most cats are lactose intolerant.
Yes.
Most people don't know that.
Yes. So please be very careful with your cats.
All right. Guys.
Patches, tell us about these pizzas.
All right. Well, they're Tombstone pizzas. They're frozen ass pizzas. That's what they.
Yep.
That's what they are.
So at what time did you pull the pizzas out to
these
put more
cook
cheese on?
These cook for 18 minutes. So what I did, pulled them out 9 minutes. So you take it 180 degrees. Slap that some thing back in the oven.
All right, and that's the cheese one that you added turkey sausage.
We added turkey sausage.
Oh, very nice. Oh, that's
and then what the trick is too.
Yes, go ahead, Patches.
I'll set it for a couple minutes short. So I will now set it for 7 minutes instead of the rest of the 9 and just check its progress. Because you don't want it burnt either.
This is why on nights where I'm like, I mean, we could just throw a pizza in. Like, it's not just throwing a pizza in.
It's not.
Not with Patches.
Not with Patches.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, we're going to hang out with these kittens. We're going to eat our frozen pizza, and we're going to be super grateful that you all have been a part of our lives tonight. Thank you very much. It's been quite a day. Let's see. Oh, no, we got a topic. I'm sorry, we can't leave.
The topic.
And Susan just got here too. Hi, Susan. Before we go, cheese aside, what are your other favorite toppings to add on? Green olives, baby. Green olives. When Patches was gone the weekend before PopCon, my friend Laura was here and we got a green olive pizza and it was glorious. Now, normally I want sausage and green olives, but I was like, because she doesn't eat meat. And I was like, we could have a green olive pizza. And she was like, yes, let's do it. It was great, Patches. It was great. Please chime in with your favorite topping, and then we will sign off. Oh, I think Paul agrees with me. He says, now you're talking.
That's so gross.
Oh, yes.
Paul, I thought we were friends, bro. We were friends, man.
Now, the comments are always just a little bit slow. So if I don't see your comments, Patches, what would you say your favorite toppings are? Your ideal pizza. I'm not here, and you're going to get whatever you want on your pizza.
It depends on the mood I'm in, really.
Mm.
I mean, there are times I will just, I mean, like the measure of a good pizza place is how good a regular cheese pizza is,
Okay.
right?
That's what I would like to.
It's a bare bones, crust soft cheese.
Okay.
All right. Sometimes I want that,
Mhm.
and I'll do that with like New York style pies. I'm good with. I just want to see how good they are.
Okay.
If I'm doing anything else, it's usually either a sausage or
Welcome to Pizza Talk.
barbecue chicken, probably.
Okay.
And the only reason I would go barbecue chicken is because you're not a big fan of barbecue chicken pizza, and I am. And
Right.
it would be more of a kind of treating myself since you're not here.
All right. My godmother is watching.
Okay.
Aunt Kay says green olives for her as well.
Oh, you Wisconsin. I'll tell you what, man.
Runs in the family.
You guys stress me out.
Lisa says Italian sausage.
Okay.
And Susan says I use salsa instead of pizza sauce. That is another fun thing. We do that on our tortillas sometimes.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we do that on
Is the steak one?
The spicy steak.
Spicy steak tortilla.
Oh, we could try a version of like a fajita pizza, maybe, because another little food trick, guys.
I like where you're going with this.
So what I like to do, you get one of the little bullet mixers or like whatever, like basically a little milkshake mixer, right?
Yeah.
I take chunky salsa, put it in there, and just puree the hell out of it, and it opens.
Really good.
It is so it opens up like the flavor of like the essentially stagnant vegetables in a prepackaged jar.
Yep.
And that would be a good base for like a fajita pizza.
You made the steak one when the Millers were over, right?
I think I did the Italian steak.
Oh, that's right. You need to do the spicy steak.
Spicy steak, yeah.
Well, because Paul's chiming in, he says your tortillas, he gives them a 5 out of 5.
Oh man, back on the same team.
Leanne says mushrooms, arugula, and olive oil.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. Don't pretend like you like mushrooms.
No, I don't. But like the arugula with olive oil is interesting. I can dig that.
And Shelly says pepperoni.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And Aaron says I want more tortillas.
The Millers are always welcome. Actually, my favorite. If I'm being honest now, I'm thinking about it. If I had a choice, there is.
You have a choice. That was the question.
Okay. If I were to make a destination aside from the hometown region Chicago style pizza, I would go to Quick Trip in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
And they have a breakfast pizza there. It's a take and bake that is to die for.
Yeah, but I don't consider breakfast pizza. It's like breakfast.
Yeah, it's breakfast on a pizza crust. But they use it's like a croissant style crust.
It's really good. It is really good.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's not just pizza dough.
Let's see. Susan adds that the salsa that she uses is homemade from her garden. Woo! And Aaron says, I love mushrooms, artichokes, and green peppers. I don't think I can do that with you. I do like green peppers though sometimes.
Like green peppers?
I will do that. All right. Since I said we were leaving and then we didn't, you get the Midwest goodbye. Midwest goodbye. Say goodbye to Buffy. It's a Buffy. There we go. And then Johnny Storm.
Oh, little baby Johnny.
There he is, Johnny Storm. Good boy. Let me see. What's going on? What is going on in the litter room? Grayson had to poop, you guys. Leave him alone. Welcome to live stream. Grayson took a great poop. So I just was like super excited. I'm like, look at that. Nice and formed and exactly what it's supposed to be. Malcolm, he says we're supposed to be making sure Grayson's poop is okay. That's all I was doing. All right, Grayson, tell everybody I took a really good poop. Thank you. Good night. He really wants to go to bed. All right, Giles. It's time to go to bed. Oh, Grayson, that poop is stinky. I'm getting out of here. Clean that up later. All right. Let's see. I came back to the comments, and the first one I saw was Susan saying, I'm hungry now. I don't think that had anything to do with the litter box, but it was a really funny comment to come back to. Leanne, yes, the more you know. The more you know about our cats. And also, Well, Grayson, you got cheers from Susan on taking a great poop. So. We'll keep you updated. I don't know that anything will come out of the appointment at 9 o'clock, but I'm relieved that we're seeing Dr. Oldenstall, who, has been with us, from the very beginning of Grayson's stomatitis, and the fact that we're still seeing her and that we are talking about his
And she
10th birthday.
She was on the latest episode of the Cat Conversation as well.
Yes, which is, it's a good topic, but it's like really hard that we just did that episode, the guide for grieving pet lovers, because we talked about all this anticipatory grief and how weird it is when you're a pet person. You live in this world. When they get older or they get sick, we know that they're not going to live as long as we do, and so then there have been those moments that we've had, and I'm like, nope, it's not happening until it's happening. So, yes, there's a lot of helpful stuff. It's a hard thing to promote because it's like, hey, who's grieving a pet today? Listen to my podcast.
That's right. We got to try to win together on the 20s.
But it is, sincerely, it was Dr. Oldenstall and Jane Rose, our guests from the Rose Pet Memorial Center, were fabulous. They were so helpful. It was therapeutic for us. So if it's something that could ever help you down the road, please make sure that you remember that it is a resource for you. And since the timer is beeping, I will go ahead and show you. That's the cheese pizza.
That's the broken pizza.
And that's the broken pizza.
But you see an even bake all the way around.
Okay.
There's nothing burnt on anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and easy, man.
All right.
Nice and easy.
All right, shut that timer off. Jeez.
Get out of my shop.
All right, we're really leaving now. Thank you for making everything
We don't want KJ hangry.
so full of light and fun tonight after a day that did not have much of that. So again, from the bottom of our hearts, it means the world that you hang out with us and have this fun little community with us. So we will talk to you soon. Updates tomorrow on Grayson. All, hopefully good. And thank you. Good night. Leanne says Irish good night. It sure is.
Hell yeah.
Good night.